Today's Daily Dose is about self-acknowledgement. I was having a coaching session with one of my clients last night, and we were talking about depression, anxiety, lack of self-love, and I gave him a scenario that I want to share with you guys because it just came from the top of my head and it makes perfect sense, and it really affected him in a very positive way, and I want to share it with all of you. So I want you to think about when we're trying to become whole, when we're trying to heal ourselves, when we're trying to love ourselves, this is what we need to understand. It's not going to happen just by saying it. It's not going to happen just by like, oh, I love myself. Oh, I'm not anxious. Oh, I'm not depressed. It doesn't work. What you have to do is actually listen to the reasons of why there's a lack. So what I want you guys to try to do, whoever has an issue with this, is pretend that you are the parent parenting your inner child. Pretend that your inner child's crazy, screaming, having a temper tantrum. Now, if you're the kind of parent that says, you're being crazy, stop doing that, I don't want to see it, I don't want to hear it, it makes no sense, there's no reason for you to be doing that. What you're doing is you're not acknowledging, not hearing, and not saying. So what happens with that kid? The kid gets louder, crazier, and those temper tantrums continue. But let's say you see the temper tantrum, you hear your inner child screaming for love, screaming for whatever it is, acknowledgement, whatever it is. I want you to be the parent and say to yourself, whatever your name is, let's use me, Candace, little Candace. I want you to know that I'm here for you. I want to hear everything you feel. I think everything you feel is valid. I think everything you're saying makes sense. And I just want to hear what you're feeling, and I'm not going to leave you. I'm actually going to sit here and try to understand you as best as I can. Guess what? The kid stopped screaming because it no longer needs to grasp at your attention. It has security in the fact that you are going to listen and you're going to do your best to hear and you are not going to judge. So if we can start doing that to ourselves, what we can start to do is heal ourselves and heal all those issues that have not yet been resolved from childhood. Heal all those issues that we are not even willing to look at because we're afraid, or we do the old pattern of ignoring it or not wanting it to be there or not really understanding what it's about. So instead of ignoring what's happening and trying to band-aid it and try to do a little spiritual sort of skip over all the work, it's time to really look at what it is and listen. Hear our inner self. Hear what's going on. Acknowledge it, see it, and be with it. So that's your daily dose for today is Soul School. Let's retrain ourselves to be souls having a human experience. Let's retrain ourselves to learn how to be with ourselves and love ourselves back to wholeness. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.